So, as I was scrolling through Facebook, as we do, there's always particular things that catch my eyes, and there's something that caught my eye, which you can see, which is the 5 things to quit right now. And I just thought I'd share it with everyone because it's so fucking relevant to a lot of us, based upon our mental state, based upon our ability to try new things, based upon our ability to stop fucking worrying about what other people think. So, if anything, for 2017, these 5 things, I think, fucking hit it in a nutshell, what you should be focusing on. Okay, so things you need to stop. Number 1, trying to please everyone. You've got to realise that you are number 1. You are your number 1, because if you aren't functioning right, then everything around you, whether it's your kids, whether it's your work, whether it's your business, whatever it may be, will all be affected. People know when you're firing on all cylinders or when you're in a shitty, depressed mood. People get affected. Your work rate gets affected. So stop trying to please everyone and helping everyone, which is great. Helping everyone push on in their life and do the shit that they want to do is great, and it makes you feel good. But what about you? At what point does your life take a priority? Because it's all well and good helping everyone else, but there's going to be a stage where you look back at your life and you look at what you have and haven't done, and what you have done isn't much. So it's not a bad thing to say no. Some of us are people pleasers and we just can't help but do shit for everyone else. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with that as long as you're doing stuff for you. But some of you aren't even doing that. So let's start saying no to people, and that requires confidence. So let's grow a set and let's start saying no. Let's start making you a priority and start getting you to where you need to be in your body and your mindset. Because I'm telling you now, once that happens, everybody else will be more positively affected. Number 2, fearing change. Anything new is fucking scary. Whether it's a new job, whether it's going to a new gym, whether it's starting anything, we're always fearful, because all we are in our mindset is, I can't do it. I can't do it. What if it goes wrong? Everything is negative. But what I want you to do is stop thinking about everything that goes wrong and start thinking about, right, what's possibly going to go right if I actually do what I say I'm going to do? How is my life going to improve? Because I'm telling you now, instead of spending all your time thinking about what can go wrong, start thinking what can go right. And to start having things go right in your life, it requires change. Because if nothing changes, nothing changes. And if you're sick and tired of the way you look, the way you feel, your lifestyle, and the way you're living, something has to fucking change. I would be more fearful of staying the same and living life in a shitty life, in a shitty body, in a shitty mindset. That's more scary to me than actually going to do a new gym, or going to a boot camp, or going to a new job, or going into a new relationship, whatever it may be. Number 3, living in the past. Okay, you might have had a bad experience. So fucking what? 99.9% of people in a gym have had a bad experience. It doesn't mean that one bad experience defines the rest of your life. I wonder what you'd tell your children if you were starting to learn them how to ride a bike, they fell off the first time. What would you say? Okay, that's okay, you've fallen off once, we're never going to try it again. Okay, so living in the past. So whether it be a bad experience or a previous result, because I know so many people that are guilty of still posting pictures of when they lost weight fucking 5-10 years ago, but they've regained it since, and they're living in that off past achievements. They're living off achievements. Yeah, they might have lost weight a year, 2 years, 5 years ago, but that's not their current circumstance. Or they might have done a half marathon 5 years ago. That's great, but what about now? So living in the past. So whether you've had a bad experience, we all have, let's get over it and let's look to the future. If you've lost weight and you've regained it, shit happens, but stop living in the past with it. Let's focus on a new you. I was promising myself I wasn't going to say new year, new you, and I've just ballsed it up. And experiences, okay? So if you've done a half marathon or you've done an event, a Tough Mudder, whatever it may be, what's new for next year? Stop living in the past. We want new things, because that's what's going to keep you motivated. When you stop doing shit and you stop trying to improve, that's when you plateau and you fall off. Number 4, putting yourself down. Okay, so there's times to be hard on yourself, and there's time to realise that you have achieved good things. Because what a lot of us do is we achieve, look forward, achieve, look forward, achieve, look forward. We always want more. But one thing we don't do is we don't take confidence, and we don't praise ourselves for the actual stuff we have done. So a good time now is to look back on the start of this year to now, and yet you might not have done everything you wanted to do. You might not be where you wanted to be right now. You might be where you want to be, but if you're not where you want to be, look back at the year and look back at all the things that you did do well. Okay? Because there's no point in you living in the past and fucking banging on at yourself, telling yourself that you've had a shit year, you didn't do this, didn't do that, because we can all look back in areas of our life and say exactly the same things. Nobody completes everything they've wanted to do. Okay? So look back at the year, look back at the stuff that you did well. What things did you do well with your body, your fitness, in your job, in your relationship, with your kids? What did you do well this year, and how can you build on that for next year? And number 5, overthinking. Seriously, one thing that you need to get over is not many people, or not as many people as you think, actually give a fuck about what you're doing. I'm sorry to say that, but when you join a gym and you think everyone's looking at you, they're fucking not looking at you. They really can't, well, they don't give a fuck about you. The only people that give a fuck about you is the actual trainers. So if you're delaying a journey, delaying joining a gym, delaying starting something because of the fear of what other people may think or say, then you're overthinking it, because really people don't care. And if you want to live on a world where people don't judge, then you're going to go and have to move to a different planet, because you are guilty of judging people. I'm guilty of judging people. Everybody judges people. So don't overthink it. Also realise, and I want you to realise this, is that there's someone in your situation, whether you're overweight, underweight, weak, strong, whatever it may be, have no experience, whatever it may be, lacking confidence, there's someone in your shoes that has got over it all, swallowed their pride, grew a set, and decided to just say, enough is enough, I'm sick of feeling the way I feel, I am now starting. And now they look back at that point and they wonder why it took them so long, because life's so much better when you are fitter, stronger, leaner, lighter and more confident, because doors open. Doors open. You want more. You start hanging around with different people that want more for you. So like I said, I have not made this shit up. I just saw this on Facebook and I knew it could relate to a lot of you guys. So I hope you've listened in. I hope you're thinking about 2017, thinking about what you're going to do. And also, like I said, what things you are not going to do. Like the 5 things I've just said, what you have to stop doing. Because like I said, a lot of people just think about all the new things that are going to start. But think about the stuff that you're going to stop doing for 2017. And I'm telling you now, if you hit those 5 things, you will have a fucking banging 2017. So I hope this video has helped. If you know anyone that could do with a kickstart, then we've got a free 7-day pass. You can see there, Live Life Light, at livelifelight.co.uk /7 days. you can have a free 7-day pass if you apply for it, and then you can help someone. Or if it's for you, click on and then come and join our fitness and transformation team. We look forward to seeing you.